Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Dallas Mavericks. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. John Henson out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Carter Williams in at the point.
And guys, as remarkable as Steph Curry's offensive game is, I think what's underrated is how he competes on the defensive end of the floor. I mean, not the strongest nor most explosive player, but he continues with activity and plays with tremendous effort.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And good on the basket. Book it.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Clippers. Carter Williams dishes to Henson. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside Curry. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Pass to Thompson. The dish to Bogut. Thompson passes to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Carter Williams against Curry. The Warriors pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Curry kicks to Barnes. Antetokounmpo again. Thompson. Green, the screen. Barnes can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 6. Middleton on the wing. Covered by Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. Feeds to Curry. It's blocked. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Barnes. Curry dishes to Barnes. Back to Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Passes to Monroe. To end the drought. And it's sent back by Bogut. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season. Top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
Curry passes to Barnes. Green kicks to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And there's Green on the assist by Barnes.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, Greg, the thing about Monroe, we knew he was a prolific scorer and a rebounder when he was a five-star recruit out of high school. So, Clark, this is nothing new for him.
I think what you see, Kevin, is the added muscle coming into play and benefiting him. He's just an average athlete, but being stronger makes him more effective.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Carter Williams dishes to Henson. They set the pick. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And now it's a double-digit lead. Thompson's got his first basket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Henson sets a screen for Carter Williams. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. The feed to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Bogut. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And, guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
And Bogut drops them both. You know, and Bogut, as I recall, Clark, was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Monroe. Misses in close.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Iguodala wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. Monroe with a screen on Curry. Middleton the pass to Monroe. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Monroe's got his first points of the game. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Looking for Henson. He gets it there. That's good.
John Henson.
Henson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Curry brings the double. Carter Williams.
Michael Carter Williams.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Assist goes to
Carter Williams has got 6.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Thompson.
Sean Livingston.
Screen by Monroe. Carter Williams dishes to Henson. And here is Carter Williams. 6 points for him. Shoots from 8. And it comes off the front of the rim. Warriors leading by 9. Right side Curry. Green with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Takes the 13-footer. Curry with another miss. Bucks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Pass to Henson. And there's the 3-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in.
Maurice Spates.
Warriors have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Livingston kicks to Curry. He dishes it to Livingston. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. Rejected by Monroe. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That is his first foul of the game. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Golden State. Now here's Mayo. There's a screen. Here's Plumlee. Spates with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. 5 to shoot. And Bayless kicks to Plumlee. And it's Spates with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. Dishes to Iguodala. Now the pass to Spates. Back to Iguodala. Kicks to Spates. Golden State needs to get off a shot to stop the drought. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist from Spates. Bucks trail by 11. Mayo again to Iguodala. Mayo kicks to Ingles. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, he's back and playing in front of his hometown, and it's such a rush of adrenaline when that happens. So you're going to be dealing with friends and family, asking for tickets, but the chance to come back to play where it all started and put on a show for the people you grew up with, there's not much more that's better in terms of motivation.
Parker kicks to Plumlee. Outside Mayo. Plumlee sets the pick for Mayo. Up off the screen. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Spates with a screen on Mayo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Now here's Mayo. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They get it back. And stolen by Spates. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Miles Plumlee. In second person.
And that one falls for Spates.
At the line for your Warriors, Maurice Spates.
And both free throws good for Spates.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Here is Bayless. Plumlee in the post. The stupendous finish in traffic. Plumlee's got his second basket of the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
McAdoo out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Livingston. And it's Barbosa in the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the first one drops.
And in college, guys, Miles Plumlee had an unusual competitor at his position. It was his younger brother, Mason. I mean, they actually had to compete against one another for playing time.
It's Mayo on the wing. Parker outside. And good on the basket. Book it. Parker's got his first points in this one. Greg, going back to those Plumlee brothers you were talking about, there is competition. And then, Clark, you know, there's this friendly rivalry that'll always exist.
Yeah, the brotherly competition, if you will. They have similar bodies and share some of the same attributes as well. Drafted in back-to-back years, both toward the end of the first round. A lot of parallels.
A lot of similarities, you're right. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Barnes.
Harrison Barnes.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now a 9-point Warrior lead. Bayless the pass to Plumlee. The Warriors pull it in.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Livingston dishes to Barbosa. He kicks to Barnes. Lets it go from the wing. And another basket for Golden State.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
English kicks to Plumlee. To the middle. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Parker.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's Spates. He feeds it to Barbosa. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Shooting for Golden State.
And the first one at the line is good.
2.
He's off on the second.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
Here is Bayless. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lock at 6. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Now Plumlee. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Look at what Plumlee has done so far. He has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Now Bayless. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Plumlee attacking.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
No good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
First personal foul, 2 seconds.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for McAdoo, and Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
The Bucks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft, and Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
Here's Curry from the stripe.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Parker passes to Bayless. Inglis kicks to Parker. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Plumlee's got 14.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Bayless. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Curry. He's got 8. Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry against Carter Williams. Monroe outside. Pass to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. It's on target from the high post. Middleton's got his first bucket of the night.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Stolen by Monroe. Fast break, Milwaukee. Carter Williams with it. He's got 6. And Henson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Back to Henson. Thompson outside. The dish to Ezeli. Curry against Henson. This one for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Monroe dishes to Henson. And the shot is good. Henson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Barnes passes to Thompson. Green kicks to Ezeli. Curry with a wide open look. Curry with another miss.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Henson sets a screen for Monroe. Outside for Carter Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to Monroe. Steph Curry with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Curry against Carter Williams. Monroe down low. And Carter Williams gets it to go on the assist by Monroe. 8 points for Michael Carter Williams. Curry kicks to Thompson. To the wing right side. Feeds to Barnes. And Curry, here we go. Here's Green. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Green's got 8 points.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Carter Williams against Curry. Left block shot on the way. That doesn't go either from Monroe. Warriors leading by 8. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Spates comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Bogut dishes to Curry. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Middleton drives in. Iguodala again. Antetokounmpo. Here's Henson. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Curry. Again, Curry missing.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. There's a minute left to play here in the half. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Henson. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
That's his first personal foul.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
And both free throws good for Curry. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. It's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
It's real simple. When you get that close, didn't want to risk a bad bounce, just punch it home.
And the first half is now in the books. The Warriors on top. They're up by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 15 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Craig Monroe is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Henson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. Passes it to Barbosa. Spates sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Iguodala, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Middleton kicks to Carter Williams. The feed to Monroe. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
Just tough and gritty with the elevation.
And when it comes to Michael Carter Williams, guys, I feel like people either love him or they don't buy him at all. I mean, he has the size, he's a good athlete, he plays hard, but he's also had some injuries, and he's been very inconsistent at times.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, going back to Michael Carter Williams, he is a polarizing prospect. For example, Greg, when you played the position, he gives you a lot of assists, but he also averages over 4 turnovers a game. That was just last year.
Yeah, that's true. And he gives you plenty of rebounds and steals as well. But sometimes the shot also, Kevin, not necessarily where you'd like it to be. At times he couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. This guy just really struggled. But the talent is there. It's just going to take some time for him to mature. And the jury's really still out on him.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Pass to Thompson. He dishes it to Barnes. Shoots the 3. The shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Here's Curry. Lays it in off the breakaway. Curry's got 17.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Fellas, I'll tell you, I was really surprised when Michael Carter Williams got traded last season. It's so hard to find point guards with his length and instincts. I mean, you just have to wonder what's going on in Philly.
So he comes up empty at the line. On the subject of Michael Carter Williams, his assists went up last season. His rebounds went up last season as well. But, Greg, the one thing he can't seem to lock down is his shooting streak.
Yeah, last season hitting just 38% from the field. You expect more out of him at this stage. But remember, this is a young player, and oftentimes your field goal percentage isn't necessarily a reflection of your ability to make shots, but more so your ability to take good ones. So shot selection, I think, plays a role for him as well.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's stolen by Curry.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
Dishes it to Barnes. Curry with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Bogut kicks to Barnes. 4 on the clock. Curry outside. Can't hit. Great D that time from Middleton.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Carter Williams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Greg Monroe really has had a good young career, despite playing out of position for much of it. He has the size and skill set of an agile center, but was made to play power forward in Detroit once they drafted Andre Drummond, and that took some getting used to.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. We're talking about Greg Monroe, and Greg, you gave us a nice little synopsis. He doesn't have, Clark, the long-range jumper teams are now asking out of that position in this day and age in the NBA.
Yeah, more teams want that stretch power forward. He's not super athletic. Where he does his greatest damage is in the painted area. There's still value in that.
Here's Barnes. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Barnes has got 8 points.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Now here's Carter Williams. 11 points in the game. Henson with the screen. Middleton with it. Picked up by Thompson. Middleton the pass to Monroe. 11 feet away.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Carter Williams. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Curry kicks to Green. The pass to Thompson. 3-pointer. And it's Thompson again missing. Bucks trail by 7. To the left wing. And here is Carter Williams. He's got 13. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Henson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. Mark, when you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Wow, that's right. And he's good on the second.
And talking about Henson, obviously the great length helps him as a shot blocker. The young center is also very quick off his feet. He's averaged around 2.5 blocks a game over the past 2 seasons. He's also been contributing some as a rebounder, though really needs to add some weight to kind of take it to that next step.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Middleton right side. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Getting back to Henson, last year was an odd one for him. I mean, he was starting. Then in February, he was benched in favor of Zaza Pachulia. That might be a hint to Henson that he needs to put a little more work into his game to maintain a place in the rotation. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. From downtown, the rebound by the Bucks.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Here's Carter Williams. 13 points in the game. Kicks to Henson. Here's Middleton. Great D that time from Green.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Green again. Antetokounmpo. The drive by Thompson.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Bucks trail by 13. Now Bayless. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. English kicks to Plumlee. And there's the 3-second violation.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost them.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Green. Spates comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Parker with the steal.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
Looking to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Parker's got his third basket of the night right there.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Fires the three. And he gets it to go. Iguodala's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Bayless kicks to Parker.
You know, it hasn't always been the case in the NBA, but parity is at a great spot right now. Every team can compete for a title or end up last in their conference, it seems. It's something the NBA wanted and ultimately now has achieved.
He hits the second from the line. And speaking of NBA parity, it's impossible to go from last to first in a single year, but it can happen in a 3-year span.
And that's all you really want from a fan's perspective, hope. To illustrate the parity, all 4 teams in the conference finals from last year were different from the year before.
That's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
They set the pick. Lots of room. That's good. Parker's got 9 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And here's Iguodala outside, but they get it back. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well. No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Ezeli kicks to Barbosa. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the front of the rim and out. Rick, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Here's Inglis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first.
2 shots. Warriors call a timeout.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
And the second free throw, good. Here is Livingston. .136 left in the third quarter. It's Iguodala with the drive. And Spates gets it to go. Spates has got 5 now. Bucks trail by 13. Now Bayless. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Livingston dishes to Barbosa. 5 to shoot. He kicks to Spates. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Bucks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And Bayless kicks to Parker. He feeds it to Mayo. Off the pick. No good. Warriors leading by 11. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Barbosa against Parker. Here's Inglis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he can't hit the second. Iguodala with it. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Got it off in time. Off target with that shot. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Warriors leading by 13. Azili is out there with Thompson. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Iguodala in the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. It's rebounded by Mayo. Bucks trail by 13. Pass to Plumlee. Stolen by Barbosa. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Barbosa's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. The Bucks shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. The dish to Plumlee. The shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Back to Iguodala. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's the break. Here's Inglis. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Feeds to Barbosa. Golden State moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Iguodala. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bucks trail by 13. There's a good screen. Plumlee with a screen on Iguodala. Pass to Parker. Iguodala with the steal. And now Iguodala running the floor all by himself.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Bayless the pass to Plumlee. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
For Bayless, it was his 6th team in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score, he can make plays for others. He really defined his role in this league.
Timeout called the Warriors. Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a spark offensively. You go see Jared.
To check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 9 assists now tonight. And Bayless kicks to Plumlee. Pass to Inglis. It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. And it's Golden State with another.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
You can see the emphasis is to get out and run.
Bayless dishes to Plumlee. Curry brings the double. Plumlee, no luck. Warriors leading by 17. Curry kicks to Barnes. Off target with his 3. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
Harrison Barnes.
That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution.
Carter Williams against Curry. Carter Williams kicks to Middleton. A rebound by Ezeli. Ezeli's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now here's Curry. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Curry's got 22 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Carter Williams can't get it to go.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Curry with the three. Offensive rebound. It's blocked. And here is Carter Williams. Monroe outside. The feed to Middleton. Looking to end the drought. And he knocks down the jumper.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Dishes it to Thompson. Green kicks to Curry. Six to shoot. Back to Green. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Middleton.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Carter Williams. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And he gets it to go. Warriors leading by 18. And the pass to Green. And Thompson kicks to Green. Over in the corner, Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Green. The three. Again, the miss by Green. Bucks trail by 18. Carter Williams against Curry.
Looking at the numbers for John Henson, he has 11 points, and he's picked up 1 dime.
2 shots.
That's good from Henson.
Timeout.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Henson hits them both. And here are the Warriors now. 22 is their biggest lead. Curry passes to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball.
Carter Williams.
That's really the only thing that's going to get them back into this game, if there's still even a chance of them doing that.
And the big thing is making plays at the defensive end. They can worry about offense once they get the ball, but stops are the priority.
Back to Curry. He dishes it to Barnes. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 14. Got that bucket in no time at all. 18 points for Klay Thompson.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Kicks it down to Middleton. For three. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Barnes kicks to Ezeli. And it's good. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And stolen by Barnes. Outside, Green. The tray. Rebounded by the Bucks. Henson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Carter Williams, the pass to Henson. Inside. Here's Monroe. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
John Henson.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Thompson in the corner. Back to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. It's Curry outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one a little long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Left side, Curry. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Henson with the screen. Off the pick. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
And that produced great fruit for them in transition.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Curry. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Green dishes to Thompson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now Carter Williams. Henson with the screen. Carter Williams with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.